because and hello, we are live. Well, we've been live for a moment, but yes, hello and hey, Caden. Yes, I do like Ava Max. I'm not one of the haters that doesn't like that she samples a lot of other songs, but yes, I do like her stuff. Oh, we get a new catalyst this week, don't we? Yeah, baby. I know, Penumbra. I feel like I've squandered this last few weeks. Like, I feel like I should have done more on my alts, but that's okay. We're going to get some stuff this week. If only they, like, increase the percentage each week. Yeah, no, that's fine. What I mean is, you know how people, like, I don't know if you know the discourse about Ava Max, but there's a collection of people who decide to diss her because she sampled other music. But I'm like, you know what? It's what makes it catchy, you know? Like, she's not ripping them off. She's just, you know, making it nostalgic. Like, people just need to get off their high horses. What the hell? I've completed this month. What the hell is going on with this traveler's log? That's so stupid. But yeah, Caden, if you do send it, I'll listen to it later when I finish the stream. I'll probably be on here for a couple of hours at least. And I'll give it a good listen afterwards and give you my feedback, my review, which I'm sure will be amazing. So, do we actually have all the sets for the current thing? Yes, I do. Sweet. Yeah, that's exciting. Alright, so my paladin does, although my priest doesn't yet, so I probably should log on to the priest first. Oh, Penumbra, I really hope I get some of these mounts that I'm after, like the really hard ones. I don't care if, like, the fringe ones, like, I'm not worried about some of them, but, like, the obvious ones from ICC or Oldwell or one of those sort of places. Like, I'm really praying I get them, but it's alright. If I don't get them this time around, it's just going to be weekly farming like usual. It's called Legend of the Raver. Sweet but psycho. Oh yeah, cool. You know, she might. She might not be so happy with people sampling, but she does it a lot herself. No, I'm sure it'll be fine. Should change it to sweet and psycho, and that way it's not exactly the same. Because I'm sweet and psycho. I definitely would categorize myself that way. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, that'll be good.
I need
All right.
to get closer.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm alright. I had a bit of a long day at work. Kind of was a bit over it. So now I'm just like chilling. I yeah, as I was saying before in the messages, I in when I first joined the stream, oh, what was it? I'm joining a new D&D Dungeons and Dragons campaign on Friday night. So I met with the DM who I play with in another campaign. We had a voice call, a video call, and we're just going over some of the details about what I'm proposing to do with my character. So that was good fun. Oh, I do have all the content. I thought I didn't. That's weird. Alright, ignore that then. Let me get my little spreadsheet out. But yeah, so I did the D&D thing, which was fun. Very excited about the new character I've created. He's going to be a Dark Elf Paladin. And he's going to have a Warlock multi-class, so that way he can kind of exact some vengeance. Oh, nice. Oh, now I feel like a corn dog. We don't really... I would love one. We don't really we don't really do them in Australia as like a normal thing you can just buy at the store. Like the freezer or anything like that. So we only really get them when we have like fairs or shows and stuff like that. There's probably a store that does sell it, like American stuff. But yeah, our general grocery stores don't sell them because it's not a very Australian thing. Alright, so I've got to do... Yeah, we do sell Dr. Pepper. Again, that took a long time before that started happening, but we do sell it. Penumbra, where are you from? I don't think I've ever asked you where you're from specifically. Yeah, we do have a lot of stores that sell like American stuff, like they're specifically... take shots all you like. Yeah, we have like American... Oh, you're Aussie too. Okay, then, cool. I don't know why I didn't think you were Aussie. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just so used to all the other non-Aussies in the group. Yeah, so like for example, in Melbourne, we have like the Melbourne show usually in September, I think it is. So it's not far away. And they usually do like corn dogs. Yeah, Coles does sell that sometimes. It's funny, and depends on which Coles you go to or which Woolworths you go to. They'll have like international food and drink sections, and they'll have like American drinks and stuff, or American snacks. Like they'll sell Takis and Cheetos and stuff like that, and you're just like, okay, I guess we're doing American stuff. That's cool. But yeah, no, but yeah, we don't necessarily call them corn dogs at the show, but like it's what a corn dog is, like a sausage and batter sort of thing. Assuming I'm getting my food right. Yeah, like a sausage and batter, basically. Fish and chips, actually, fish and chip shops sometimes do them penumbra, at least in my area. Not saying they all do, but I've definitely had like battered sausage Battered sausage. Sausage in batter, which is effectively what a corn dog is. I quite like them, but because of the fact that I don't see them as often, I do definitely treat them as like a sometimes thing. Like it will be if I'm at an event that sells them, I might get one. And they'll also do like those potato spiral things on a skewer. But yeah, no, I used to like going. Actually, Eva might remember this as well. We years and years ago, it was a very long time ago, we found out there was a American style candy shop that wasn't too far from where we all lived at the time, and my ex and I, her cousin, we went ham. Like we bought so much American candy. Like we bought Pop Tarts, we bought like all the drinks you could get, like the Dr. Peppers, all that kind of stuff. We bought all the different like sugary treats, like oh my god. And because it was his parents' house where he was living, they had just gone away on a holiday, so we were kind of house sitting for them. Well, I was kind of house sitting with him because it's his house, and yeah, we had the whole like dining table just covered in everything we bought. And we even did like a video, because this is back in the early Facebook days, we did like a video to the song Candy Shop, and we just did like this full like, what you would now have as a reel or a bloody a TikTok video or something. We were doing it on Facebook, and we'd just like take you to the candy shop and we're just showing off all the food. It was so expensive though, because like obviously importing licensing costs and stuff. It was insanely costed. Yeah, so Sav and batter. So that's exactly, yeah, that's a corn dog basically. So you effectively do have them. Which is awesome. Alright, apparently I can convert the wrist item. Can I? Yes, I can. I'm trying to finish before the season's over the tier set for season 2. All the items you can get from the Hello Fall, what's it called? That stupid Hello Fall Nightfall scenario. Alright, so I've unlocked that. Can get rid of these catalyst charges. So how many charges does she have? Oh, 2 more. Okay, cool. Well, let's try and see if we can get a belt and boots in that set, because then we can convert those and finish her set. Penumbra, have you done a Mars bar in batter yet? I, for years, knew that our local fish and chip shops used to do it, and I never thought to get them. And then it was probably like maybe 10 years ago I tried one for the first time. I don't know what I expected. It's definitely not what I expected though. It's just like this. I mean, it depends on who does it, I guess. But like, because they do it like in that similar kind of batter, the batter is like not solid. Like, I mean, it's solid, but it's like soft when it's kind of cooking, because you don't leave it in there too long. And then the Mars bar ends up so gooey because it's obviously encased in a hot oil batter. It's an interesting food item. I think it's one of those things you have to try once in your life just so you can say you've had it. But I don't rush to buy them. It's very odd. I would try a Snickers in batter. I don't know why I feel like that would be nicer, but I would do a Snickers in batter if they were ever doing it. Maybe the next time I go to get fish and chips, which has been a long time, maybe I'll take a Snickers bar with me and say, hey, can you just do this one instead? Because that might be nicer with a bit of a peanut and a bit of a different flavour. Now I feel like fish and chips. I mean, I've had a full dinner, so I'm not hungry at all, but oof, I could go fish and chips like a couple of nights from now. Might have to do it as like a Friday night dinner. It's been probably nearly a year since I've had it. Oh, excuse me. Don't know if it's going to be a late one tonight. Well, guess we'll find out. Depends on my energy levels in the next couple of hours. Last night it was lucky that the stream, not the stream, the server was closing at the midnight mark in Melbourne time. So I was kind of like, okay, well, I guess this is my time to go to bed. So I'm just going to let it happen. I don't like when they do full shutdowns. I'd rather they just do resets, but obviously I get it. They have to do certain things. Merildar is such a pretty little mini town, or whatever you want to call it. Settlement. It's quite a nice area. I like the buildings. Alright. Oh, what does Aurelia want? Hey Void, how you going? Good to see you again.
We must prepare for Belladar to shift.
I just decided I'm going to take a momentary break from the mount farming and try and get some tier token items from the Nightfall quests while they're still active. Because otherwise we'll get to season 2 or season 3 and I won't have got the items. And I don't want to be running Raid Finder and all that kind of BS to get the items. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I was saying to Caden and Penumbra earlier, I've had quite a long day, like a really painful, tiring work day. And so I was kind of ready just to not touch a computer, but then I thought, you know, screw it. Play a bit of computer. It's not going to kill you. And I also was preparing because I'm starting a new D&D. Well, I'm joining an existing one, but I'm joining a new D&D campaign on Friday night. And so I met with the DM, who's one of the players I play with in a different one. And we're just going over my considerations for a character, which is quite fun. So I'm really excited to showcase that character in the campaign. It's new for me. Like the little D&D nerd that I've become. I mean, it was only a matter of time that I added D&D to my nerd roster. It just took a good few years to actually get into it.
Get in there, soldier.
Oh, Wrath of the Colossus. And what's on for your day, Void? We were just before talking about American corn dogs and how Australia has a version of them.
There are too many injured on the field. Bring them the warmth of the sacred flame.
Actually, I think I might change my flight style. Not really caring for the skywriting at the moment. Home office again, might as well home day now. Yeah, I know, honestly. That's good though, I'm glad you have that. I was working from home today as well, actually. I've got tomorrow and then I'm back in the office on Friday for my second day of the week in the office.
I must get closer.
Which I'm not really looking forward to be honest, but that's okay. Gotta do it. I actually have a really annoying appointment at my house tomorrow, which I'm not really looking forward to. Oh, you got 3 mounts. Nice. What did you get? Nice Hail Mary there, definitely, with 1 week left to go. What mounts were they? Good. I need to stop yawning tonight. The Underrot one, Ragnaros, and the last one from Deathwing. Very nice. That's a good combo, actually. In terms of, like, rarity. Oh, that's great. Are you done with, Firelands now, or do you still need other ones from Firelands? Oh, the Experiment. Yeah. Funnily enough, that was my very first one I got from this event. The Experiment. Nice, yeah. I'm done with Dragon Soul. I'm done with Firelands. I am now done with Zolgorod, the dungeon. I'm done with Karazhan. I'm not done with Onyxia. I've still got to get Onyxia's one. Yeah, that's what I've kind of been doing. But I need to focus a little bit more on the newer ones. Because I've only done the BFA ones once this round. Like this couple of weeks or this few weeks. And I did the Shadowlands, the Sepulchre with Nadric, who was in the other day. So, yeah, I've got to, like, pick up my pace a bit. Eva, there was definitely a notification. And I went live in my, I said I was going live in my Discord. I think you're just a slack tart. Said with love, obviously. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the notifications are working because Caden was in pretty much the moment I started, so
Too far away.
I'd like to think that was because the notifications were working. Oh, good me. I gotta stop bloody yawning.
I must get closer.
Shane sends me snail now. I get the notification 3 to 5 business days. Yeah. And I put an actual snail in the mail. It's just a crushed up snail inside an envelope. No, I wouldn't do that, Peter. And RSPCA and all the other animal rights groups. I don't do that, I promise. I actually definitely wouldn't do that because I wouldn't want to have to crush up a snail and touch it. Ugh. Ah, okay. Yeah, fuck snails. Escargot. Well, I did the, like, I'm going live soon, but I just thought that would be enough for people to know to keep an eye out for the Twitch notification, but... shame on me. My brain isn't also functioning at full capacity tonight. It's been a very long couple of days at work. Oh god, yeah. I remember having to do that. Get my shit together. Oh, honestly. Ugh. Any more yawns, I'm going to be worried. And how was your day, Eva, after your stream?
Get in there and show them the strength of the flame.
I stayed as long as I could before I started getting calls and meetings a lot. And then I had my psych session at 1 o'clock, so that kind of made me turn off my phone. Good old mental health therapy sessions. Everyone should be in therapy at some time in their lives, I reckon.
I must get closer.
Because we're all a bit messed up. All is good here, just relaxing in bed. Very nice. I did toy with the idea of just going to like lie down in bed and watch TV, but I was like, no, I want to do stuff in WoW. And I'm like, also, I want to keep up the momentum of trying to do a stream every day. Keep up the habit. Ooh. No, don't kill him. So I made myself jump on for a bit, even if it's for a couple of hours. Oh, very nice on the TikToks. I'm so annoyed. I have a compliance inspection at my house tomorrow for my rental, as in the rental I live in. They want to do like a safety check just to make sure that everything's as it should be. But the bloody people doing the inspection have said, oh, allocate at least 2 to 3 hours for our visit. I'm like, really? Am I going to have like 3 hours of you traipsing through my house? Like, seriously? Because I think they test every single power board and test all the TV, like all the windows and all the appliances that are part of the house. And I'm just like, far out. Like, how intrusive?
We are the Flames Radiance, defenders of Merodar, and today we hold.
So yes, I'm not looking forward to that tomorrow. Oh, I know. I've never had to do it before because I've never... It must be a newer law for renting protections or something because I've never had that before. The closest I've ever had is when they just want to check the gas is proper and they want to check smoke alarms, which that's another thing. They're coming tomorrow. Another group are coming tomorrow to readjust the smoke alarm because the last time they did a safety check on the smoke alarms, they've decided it's too close to the wall. So they want to come and reposition it on the roof. Fine. Okay, cool. Come over. Somebody else is going to be here, so you may as well. But, like, ugh. I'm not going to the extreme efforts of, like, the tidying. Like, I'll make sure it's clean. Like, it's not messy. My house isn't that disgusting or anything. But I'm not going to, like, any extreme efforts. I'm like, if you want to go traipsing through my house, that's your call. As long as you're not taking photos, I don't care. Apparently, it's going to be a bloody appointment party. May as well run a stream at the same time and see if we can get everybody watching the inspection. Honestly. So dumb. But it is beneficial because if there is genuinely something wrong, they're the ones that will make sure the owner fixes it. So it's for my benefit at the end. But the process of doing it is just so intrusive.
We face the last gasp of a dying empire. Do not relent.
I know, right? But I think that's because, Eva, I think that's probably because so many owners have ignored when people have asked for repairs. So I'm guessing the government have decided, well, we're going to put up something in place that you have to have inspections. Like, to do that sort of stuff. So I get it, because, Eva, you know my rental history. You know I've been through it with landlords not repairing things on time and apartments being in disrepair. So, like, I get it from that perspective, and I'm appreciative. But, God, it's just, on the day, I'm like, really? And the last time we booked it, I can't remember who it was, but we've cancelled it twice. So if tomorrow they say to me, oh, sorry, the person couldn't turn up because they're sick, I'm just going to cut sick. Like, I'm just going to be like, are you for real? I've set up my house ready for you. Yep, bastards. I mean, if they don't come tomorrow, I'll be very excited because I would like them not to be here. But I also kind of want to just get out of the way now. I just wish those compliance inspections were happening when I bloody had the last apartment. My God, that would have been lovely. Especially when the owner was being so stupid about it. Oh, come on, Antuck. Why won't you die? Alright, so I need a belt piece and I need some boots from this tier set.
I must get closer.
The sacred flame blesses us with victory.
Boots! Hell yeah! Alright, we're one item closer. Now we need the, Now we need...
The sacred flame
Oh, he's got the champion one. Okay.
but stay vigilant.
Oh, no, that's a shield. That's not what I needed. I need a belt. Hey, Kaden. Welcome back. Got your corn dog. Oh, so in the current expansion, there's this season they brought out an event with the Hallow Fall. So they're like the Arathi people from War Within, and it's a scenario where you've got to where you've got to beat up the Sareki, which are like the evolved
Greetings, outsider.
the evolved Narub. It's not really a spoiler because I haven't given any actual story plot, but yeah, either way, it's a new feature, and you get like the tier set gear. You get items that you can convert to the tier set gear for season 2. So I'm trying to unlock the remaining pieces of this set from the Liberation of Undermine, wherever that is. Liberation of Undermine. Here we go. So I'm trying to unlock the belt and the boots for this character, and I just got a boot piece that I can convert with the catalyst. So I'm going to do some quests to try and get the waste item. But yeah, this is so not story plot relevant. There is like cutscenes and stuff, but I've already done those, so you wouldn't accidentally see those.
The Cobus dare to attack our veneration grounds. Make them regret it.
Eva's had a long day and Eva's resting. What level was it? I don't recall you saying it. Ooh. I can get that item. I'm looking to get some of these questy things done at the moment. Oh yeah, go check. I'm currently looking to do this completion stuff while I can. I'm probably just mostly going to be WoW and mount farming tonight because I am so not in the headspace to think a lot. But I definitely should gang up with your hunter at some point. through the course of any of the streams. I'm mostly going to be playing WoW for the coming 2 week, or the coming week especially. So there'll be a lot of opportunities. But like leveling or whatever it is, my brain's really out of it tonight. Oh, that's alright. But yeah, we have to gang up and level at some point soon. I've got lots of characters of all different levels though. I don't just have high level characters. Just a baby. But yeah, no, I've got characters of all various levels. So I can make it work. Oh, squish the grubs. I don't want to squish the grubs. They're just a baby. Odd glob of wax. That's fair enough, though. Believe me, there are definitely games I've played a long time that I'm trash at. And I'm sure you actually have a pretty good grasp of it anyway. Alright, what have I got to do here? Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning Ascension. I haven't attempted any of that stuff. I'm too much of a retail simp. I'm a simp for retail. I cannot hide it. I won't try to deny it. Yeah, fair enough. And there's no expectation by any means. I just am so, like, married to the game that I always just have time for it. Like, I always have WoW time. Oh, ads! Well, for the few of you that have a subscription, you can probably still hear me, so I won't talk as if... I won't respond to the things that Caden have said until the ads are done.
Nerubians are still tunneling under the wall.
Yay, welcome back.
Hallowfall aren't safe until those burrows are collapsed.
Yeah, Caden, I always just have WoW time on the run because I'm always doing something in retail. But there's never obligation for other people to have WoW time. I happily play solo or I happily play with others. It just depends on what everybody's in the mood for. They used to say on my report, plays well with others, but distracts them as well. Once he finishes his own work, he distracts the class. Very me. Very ADHD coded in the 90s before we knew that it was actually ADHD. Well, that's the thing. This is, other than the fact that I just paid for a Final Fantasy subscription for at least 1 month, this is my, like, luxury to myself every month. So the $5 that it is now, $26? No, $23. The $23 that I pay each month is my little luxury to myself. So I kind of justify it for that reason alone. Probably shouldn't have gone for elites when I'm not that strong, but that's okay.
I am out of range.
And I'm probably going to start putting any Twitch income that is made over time towards games that people want me to play and stuff. I'll take requests over time. Like, I know Eva is desperate for me to play Dead by Daylight, and Fortnite you don't pay to play the standard game. But we were also talking today about the idea of playing horror games, and I'm like, alright, well I can get a couple of horror games and scare myself witless in the stream. Make people laugh by me being freaked out. I'm open to it. My embarrassment, your entertainment. Void, I was saying in Eva's stream earlier today, there was a guy that I was seeing years and years ago in when I lived in a different share house earlier, and I think he used to stream. Yeah, he used to stream a little bit on YouTube back in the day, gaming and stuff. And he had Amnesia, and he tried to get me to play Amnesia, and I just was so freaked out that I was going to get killed in the game, and like it was night, and he purposely turned all the lights out. Oh no, like when I say like embarrassment or any of that sort of stuff, it's not so much that I'm like going to actually be freaking out, but it's just more like the way that I play those games is very different to how I play these sort of games. So, oh yeah, no, Amnesia the game. So it's basically like you end up in this house and you gotta like find your way through, but there's these like ominous sounds and you can get killed and like all this random shit. But no, like you're gonna just have a funny time watching me be like freaked out, because I'm not gonna be like, I'm not my usual controlled self when I'm playing those sort of games. I'm like, oh my god, do I go this way? Oh my god. Like, it's gonna be funny. You're gonna laugh. But yeah, so I'm willing to do that. I might do that. At the very least, what day is Halloween this year? Halloween is October the 31st, which is a Friday. It ends up being a Friday for us in Australia. Well, it's Friday for everyone, but when we hit Halloween, it's a Friday. That night, I will definitely do horror game night, and it will definitely be a crazy night for all. I'm going to earmark it in my calendar so I don't forget. But in between, I will definitely start introducing some of those to the roster if I can. So I've got the Outlast games. I don't have a key for Amnesia right now, but I could easily get one. And then I can take requests for others. Oh wow, nice. Yeah, I've never completed one of those sort of games, but I'll aim to. And I think I've got Resident Evil games as well. I'm pretty sure I've got them somewhere on one of my devices. So I can try those for people's benefit if that's interesting as well. Well, that does help. Having a streamer kind of show you the way first. God, PewDiePie. That feels like a blast from the past. Does he still stream? Or has he been cancelled already? Ah, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because there was a time where I think he was definitely in cancel territory. Or multiple times, probably. Not that I'm all for cancelling people all the time, but like, he was definitely one of the candidates for that. In those earlier days of cancelling. Yeah, sure, absolutely. No, he got soft cancelled. Yeah. But yeah, Eva, definitely. I'll have to figure out that game, but yes. Do a part collab and then part me being psyched out in the solo Amnesia game. Or one of those games. And I'll definitely do my old Halloween stream ritual of dressing up. I'll wear a costume and all. I did a zombie one year. No, I did a zombie one year, that's right. I did full on zombie makeup with the blood and everything. So I'll have to come up with a new costume this year. Maybe I'll do like a Frankenstein one. Do full green face and the bolts on the side. I'm excited now. Bring on Halloween. And we did like, in my old streams back in the day, we did like trick or treats. So like, if it was a treat, I was allowed to eat one of my candy items from the bowl that I had. And if it was a trick, I had to do like a dare or something for the stream. Eva, I'll let you know my ideas and whether or not you want to do something similar or your own thing. I've got my little, what's it called, routine down pat. Well, not really. Depends on what you do. Like, if I went Frankenstein, you could do Bride of Frankenstein and just put white through your hair. And just wear a white outfit.
Attack that target.
They're actually scared when I play horror games. Yeah, my thing is more like, I don't care if it's in front of me. Like, a zombie game where you're just killing zombies and stuff, I can deal with because it's like you can see them. I just don't like it when it's like those immersive ones where you're kind of trapped in a house and you can hear the sounds. And when you go into like Amnesia, basically, when you go into a certain room, you can hear footsteps get harder and louder. That's when I start to shit my pants a bit. But like actual like games where you like kind of like the Last of Us and those sort of games, like they don't scare me per se because it's just like fighting anything in the game. Darkwood, not heard of that one either. But I'm a nub when it comes to those sort of games anyway, because I don't tend to go for those horror survival games often. Sure.
I need to target something first.
I need to target something first.
I don't have a target.
I don't have a target.
Filthy overcrawler.
I'll have to check it out. I mean, I'm not going to go too crazy in the horror genre. It's not like I'm going to become a horror streamer, but like I'll do them every so often. But yeah, I might have to start using some of my like the proceeds I get from streams to go towards that sort of stuff. That way the community is paying for my for sheer terror. Half of my Steam games are actually just keys people have gifted me. I'm like, how do these people get all these Steam keys? Hallie! Welcome! Uwu! Back from work, I assume? Based on our last conversation. Yeah! I'm so glad you like my D&D idea as well, by the way. I couldn't wait to tell you. I was like, oh my god, I gotta tell Hallie. And I can't wait to tell Nadric as well, because I've been wanting to tell him about it as well. As the resident D&D nerds. Actually, I might have to make a channel in my Discord about just D&D talk. Oh, and I've added the recipe corner to my channel, so I'm going to start putting some recipes in there. As promised. I might load one tonight before I go to bed. Your D&D character at this stage is a six-figure name, Jeff. I'll help you make a character when I get you into my campaign. Absolutely. I can work with a stick figure character. It can almost be a part of the humor if we have to do it that way. Oh, I already finished the quest. Handy. Yes, absolutely. Well, this is the thing. I'm now just thinking that this campaign that I will build, which I'm going to start slowly putting together, it will have to be on stream, surely. It's going to have to be a streamable thing, because we're going to have to record it and have it accessible and clip all the fun parts. So yes, you will be involved, whether it's live attendance or you watch back a couple of episodes here or there. You will definitely be involved. And if depending on the times where you set, if it works for you and you want to be in it, you have that call as well. But just depends. No, you don't need character voices. You can just talk as yourself. You can even just say, as this character, I am saying this. Like, it really doesn't have to be that immersive if you don't want it to be. Hell, you could have a British character. But no, you don't need to have voices. Like, I don't when I play my character Siren, the female cleric. Like, I just say the words in my own voice. Like, and like I said, I don't always talk as her. Sometimes I'll say, Siren wants to say this. Like, it depends on my mood at the time. I either speak as if I'm talking like her, or I just say, this is what she's trying to say. And you'll find your level of fun with it. Like, you'll find what is the most entertaining for you. Because you might find over time that you actually do want to speak with a funny voice. And by all means you can. Like, you can just change it anytime you want. But if you absolutely play it straight, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, then that means that we're going to make Craig David canonized in my D&D campaign. But yeah, when I actually get some time to sit aside and actually plot the campaign, then I'll start talking to the relevant players and see where we go from there. And Eva, I would absolutely help you build that character. Like, I'll actually build the character sheet with you, and it'll be fun. I'm keen to do it. I've just got to set some time to actually start planning it. And then potentially figure out what night of a week it could be, or what nights it could alternatively be on, and how often we do it, and how many hours we do it for. Like, we've got to, like, set that in motion, because otherwise the campaign falls apart if you don't have structure. But yeah, we'll figure it out. And I'll try and make sure that my sister is on board still, because I'm sure she'll have a lot of fun doing it as well. She's a Baldur's Gate player. She's an RPGer from way back. Loves her Dragon Age. And she's sassy, and she'll give me attitude, which everybody else will love. Everyone else will be laughing in the stream when she's carrying on at me. And the beautiful thing, Eva, as well, is you can give your character whatever personality. You can make them a downright slut and they can just be a whore with everyone. Or you can make them really prudish. You can make them really, like, into their magic. You could make them a staunch, like, sword fighter. You can do whatever you want. Like, my character now, every time she's in a bar or tavern, she always asks for whiskey and she necks it. And then she has to do a roll to make sure she doesn't get drunk. I was just channeling myself. I was just channeling your FF character. And you could even, Eva, you could even bring dark romantasy elements into your character as well. The way they respond to bad guys and stuff. You know what I mean? So you could do anything you want. So long as we keep it friendly for the stream, you could do whatever you want. Hell, you could even make your D&D character someone that you love from one of your dark romantasy books and give them a fantasy element in a D&D world. And, like, for example, I play Siren and I'm playing a female character. She's a tiefling, like a demonic tiefling. That's what I mean. It's endless possibilities. But what I'll do is I'll build the world around it, and then that'll kind of rein in some potential ideas. And then we'll have a private video call between us just to book it all out. And that's probably still a month away, to be honest, because I've got to actually set the time to build the campaign. And you could have a gun, absolutely. You could be an artificer, or however you say that. And you could absolutely be a gun-toting psycho stalker, you know? If you know, you know. Absolutely. Well, we wouldn't be enacting the scene where he uses said gun the way that he did in the book, but because that might be a bit too R-rated for the stream. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's Artificer. I don't know. I've never really paid attention to the way... I've never heard someone say the word. I've only ever seen it written in D&D format. So, yeah. And like Eva, for example, the D&D character that I just created tonight for the purposes of my new campaign with the Friday... Because I'm going to be doing a Friday night campaign from 10 till midnight every week going forward. And... that character I just built is he's a dark elf. He's going to be a paladin, but he's also going to have a vampiric background because he's going to have been infected with vampirism, and he's going to be a part warlock as well. So he's going to be kind of like a mixed blend.
I do not have a target.
Have I finished this yet? No, not yet.
I need to target something first.
Oh
I
shit.
must get closer.
I must get closer.
I require a target.
Bits of this and a bits of that. It very much is a bitser. I didn't say that at first, but now I saw it. And Hallie, yeah, I make characters so often. I've got so many character sheets.
I need to target something first.
But that's why I like playing WoW, because then I can kind of have almost the D&D experience by just playing different characters without having to worry about it. Or I play a Baldur's Gate run, which I really want to play on stream at some point soon, but I've just got to get my PS5 in this room. I have so many console items in this room already that adding a PS5 is probably going to be overkill, but we might have to do it. Alright, we are praying for a belt item. That's not a belt, that is a dagger. A belt? That's a belt! Yay! We have all the tools we need now to make our item. And we don't need that, so that's cool. Alright, let's go to Dornagal. Hype! Yep, absolute hype. But yeah, I do definitely want to add BG3 to this. Once this WoW event is over in the coming week, WoW will be part of the fixture, but it won't be every single session. It'll be like maybe once, maximum twice a week. And then I'm going to have a varied sort of bevy of games, but it will be the awful lot of luck you're spending. Yeah, Penumbra. Well, hey, look, it hasn't worked for me in ICC and all the other places, so I may as well use it on my tier sets, which also end up being hard to get soon, so it's all in the same category. But yeah, no, my plan, after this WoW event is over in the next week, my plan is to basically have WoW 2 nights a week, if not 3, or just occasional mix it up. There'll definitely be a couple of nights where I play Switch games, so it'll likely be at least a Pokemon game and maybe something else. And then there'll likely be a PS5 or a retro game in the mix in the week as well. So it'll all be nice and even, but I've just got to let this WoW event end because I don't want to waste my time with not doing it. Yay! I've completed the set. So now my Shaman has the full tier set. So now I'm only missing one character, and that is my... Oh no, I've got a few actually. My Evoker and my Warrior and my Death Knight. Yeah. How pretty. That's such a cool set, actually. Shaman often get really bad gear sets, like the visuals. But for once, they actually got a really nice looking set. And Hunters, they usually get the most derpy, bloody tier, like, transmog appearances.
What do you seek?
What do you seek? I seek an upgrade. Boom. And we'll boost... Can I boost that? Nope. Can I boost those? Oh, I don't need to boost those because that's the heroic one there. Oh, lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. It's genetic. Electrifying. Don't know why that pink song came up in my head, but it's there. Alright. Oh, and I've completed the set for... Yeah, the DKs do get usually nice sets. Not always, but yeah. Ooh, the normal set looks kind of cool. Not every piece of it I like, but I do like the shoulders. So I've just unlocked that as well by upgrading my gear as well. And because she's a short dark elf, dark iron dwarf, she looks really cool with that kind of style of gear. My little shorty. The Undermine one I'm not a fan of. Not every heavy plate arm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Death Knights have had a bit of a mix. Like, and honestly, most of the bloody ICC tier gear looked dreadful on most classes. But like, Death Knights looked alright. Priests weren't too bad. But yeah, it's kind of been a bit of a mixed bag. And I'm really sick of Evoker's Drakthea. Like, the fact that they can only really wear 3 gear pieces in their dragon form. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of giving them a tier set if they can't be in their visage during battle? Then there's no point. I don't really see the point of having a full transmog set for them. Oh, and Hallie, reporting on my drink for tonight, because you like to ask, which is awesome. We're back on the watermelon sparkling waters. I had a few still left in the fridge, so I thought I better finish them soon. They've marinated long enough in the fridge and gotten quite chill. So I think probably tomorrow, if not Friday night, on my way home, I might stock up and get a different flavour this time. I might get the raspberry ones, actually. They're quite nice. I do like the lime, but they're not always available, and they're not always on special for some reason, because they're the most popular ones, so they tend to mark them up. We're going to do Mount Farm Saturday. Yeah, we should be able to. Hang on. Saturday. Yes, I am free Saturday. Let me just check my diary quickly, just to make sure that there's nothing in my blocking. I don't think there is. I don't often have things on Saturdays. Yeah. So I'm available after 6:30 probably. So yeah, the usual 7 o'clock if you want to do that. I'm good to do that because I got my usual D&D from 2 till 6, assuming it still goes ahead this week. I'll probably be doing a morning stream as well, Saturday morning, because I've got time to kill for that. Unless I'm completely like dead to the world Saturday morning, I just sleep all the way through. Yeah, all good. Yeah, like I said, Saturday 7 o'clock works for me, so I can keep that. I can honor that. We don't have to worry about confirming. I mean, as in, obviously confirm if you need to, but like, I don't need to confirm anything. I'm free. All right, what do I need to do now? I need to. So my.
I understand your frustration, Gaora.
What does
but
she
do not
need?
rush
She just
to
needs
conclusion.
gloves. Okay. She needs gloves.
Must be protected.
She knows how to use them. Why is my phone not charging, you stupid piece of shit? Legs. She knows how to use them. Yeah, this stupid phone is not charging on my little charging dock. What is going on here? I call shenanigans. Please charge. Okay. I gave my phone a stern talking to and it should start charging now. I think it actually slid off the little wireless holder. That's probably why it didn't charge, but yes. Now it's been sternly talked to. Charge. It's so pretty, this mount, that they make you fly from Dornogal. It's so pretty. Let's have a look at that from the front. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a spectral vulture, almost. Oh, it's underbelly. Oh, it's overbelly. It's booty hole. Kind of reminds me of the eagles from Lord of the Rings. Different color, obviously, but the eagles when Gandalf saves them all. As Gandalf the White. You shall not pass. God, how much of a meme was that back in the day? Before memes were even a thing. Ah, Void, I see you're doing Orgrimmar. Oh, it's cool how it shows me that you're on a European server. Yeah, showing my age there. Always the way. Yeah, nice. But yeah, it's funny that I didn't realize that the Europe regions and the US regions could actually interact through what's it called, through the friends list and stuff. I'm surprised by that. In a good way, I'm surprised, but yeah, I didn't think they allowed that. That's cool. And oh no, I can't invite you to anything because it's a different region, so we can't collaborate, but I can see that you're playing it. I actually did have a EU starter account, but I never actually paid for time for it. I don't know why I created it, actually, to be honest. Might have been just me checking something out.
May the shadows pass you by.
But that sucks. It means that you and I can't actually, like, queue up for anything.
For the Empire, when the starships seek shelter.
It's almost like a bit of a tease. Like, hey, look at your friend here, but you can't do anything with them. They're in a glass cabinet. And Eva, showing my age, I mean, with the amount of greys I'm getting, I'm showing my age even in my beard, in my bloody sideburns. I'm showing my age even if I don't want to. But I don't mind. Age doesn't actually bother me. Yeah, you can play with everyone in in the US version, which is the majority of people you would know, Eva. But because Void's playing from Europe and is on a European account, it doesn't count as it doesn't count as a connecting option. And yeah, Void, I remember the original memes where it was like those motivational poster style ones with the the border and the words at the bottom. Like, I made so many of those in my workplace at the time. Because we used to always, like, poke fun at, like, our co-workers, and so we'd make memes of them. Again, before the term meme was even coined. And, everything was GIFs everywhere, and, you know, the official term being GIFs, but we all call it GIFs, because I refuse to call it a GIF. But yeah. Oh my god, so many memories.
Nerubians are still tunneling under the
Those of us that have been alive long enough to have been there for dial-up internet and then obviously better internet speeds and stuff, like, we know we know all the pains and tribulations. I remember a WoW Spider one I posted on Facebook and tagged us all in it. Yeah. All your base belong to us. Yeah. God. Memories. And I love that. Well, Jesus, I'm getting beaten up. What the hell? And I remember, like, all the early WoW memes as well that, again, we didn't call memes. Like, you know, the Leroy Jenkins aspect and the... What the heck? I'm getting mutilated. Yeah, the Leroy Jenkins component and, like, the more dots and all that fun stuff. I love that they still have prominence. What the... Jesus. I don't want to die. Stop hitting me. Get away from me. I didn't mean to hit you. Oh, I know that person's stealing my kills. How rude. Oh my god, I got really sweaty there for a second. I didn't think I was gonna like get murdered in the first hits. I feel like I've got okay gear. I don't know how that became a bloody massacre. If you die to the elite mobs, you lose 50 DKP because you didn't know what the fuck to do. Yes. Oh, DKP, Jesus. That's making me feel old too. Yeah, I just got massively whelped on that. I don't understand how that happened. Like, I feel like I've got, like, semi-decent gear. I do mash my class on my DK because I'm not that proficient with my spells and stuff, but still. Shouldn't have become that decimation that it was. Many whelps, handle it. I've actually got that set as my, I think it's my raid sound. So if somebody raids me, which I haven't had yet since I've changed the sound, it's supposed to play that sound. Penumbra, I'm going to expect that you're just going to post like the same thing 20 times in a row. Yeah, I knew obliterate was going to be the... I knew that. I so knew that was going to be what you were going to type. Also because it happens to be the order of my spells, but yes, that's funny. Oh my god. I should go back to Unholy, honestly. At least I have my Army of the Dead to call on. I need a target. Yeah, you hit them first, bitch. You took my kills before. I need to get closer. Dionis Aka.
I need to target something first.
Something be doing. Job's done. Well, I've got the old Warcraft games, the remastered ones that I could play at some point. When I'm like balancing things out a little bit. Get to watch how Sylvanas got murdered in Warcraft 3. Back when I was introduced to WoW. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. That's almost like playing hardcore mode before it was even a thing. Oh, no. Oh, that's kind of cute and sad at the same time, Void. Oh, bless. But you know what? Same. I don't think I went to the level of building a new character, but I had no idea what was going on when I first started dying as a Blood Elf Warlock. And I can remember the very first time my character died. It was that bloody in the starter zone for Blood Elves. You know that massive tower that you have to go on to get the head of your villain? Like there was like a person's head you had to collect, and it was that massive tower that had the like the spell. They look like the genies, the spell void creatures, whatever they were. That was, oh yeah, please do. In fact, I was actually going to post some pictures when we went clubbing that time. Was it for your birthday, I think? And I was going to do that, and I forgot to ask you permission, but I didn't post them, obviously. But I was going to ask your permission to post some old photos. But yeah, please do. Especially from back then. I was slim. Or slimmer, anyway. Not Death Home. It was in the actual, like, the Belf starting area, like the very early starting area. And it was just like this, like, spiral tower that you just, like, it was like sitting over water, and you could usually jump off the edge and land into the water to kind of get out of there quicker. And, in the process, I missed the water and I hit the ground. And that was the first time my character died, my Belf Warlock. Hang on, let me see if I can see it on a map. Map. So it would have been, no, Eastern Kingdoms. It would have been Dusk with a Spire, I think. If that's where I think it is. It wasn't far. Yeah, it was Dusk with a Spire. So it was like one of those earlier quests, and you had to go and kill somebody at the top of the tower, and you collect their head. And that was my very first death in the game at like level probably 5 or 6 or whatever it was. Falling off the bloody edge, thinking I could jump into the water. Ooh, there is a elite mob that I'm probably not going to be able to kill. And yeah, Eva, whatever pics you post, I'm going to have to post them in mine, and I'll post some of my extra ones of me that I remember from that time. There's one of me with like $50 at the bar, and I was like, just this big cheesy smile. But it's funny because back in those days, I was like, oh my god, I'm so fugly, I'm so fat and ugly, blah, 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 blah. And now I look at them and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I was that trim again. It's so sad how we, like, denigrate ourselves like that. Alright, we're going to run away from the elite. We really are. And especially at that age, like, I would have been, what? 2010, I would have been 24. Yeah. So, like, very much at an age where one is not kind to themselves. I mean, I'm not kind to myself at this age, if I'm really honest, but just to get really deep with people. Yes, I'm gonna have to hopefully not die. Popping cooldowns for one single mob. That's the way it is for me.
It's too far away.
My god, I'm really suffering with this. Well, it is, but my shaman managed before, and my shaman you would think would be weaker than a DK, but apparently not. Granted, shaman has access to more healing spells, but far out. Oh, this is really not on. How am I almost dying every time? Yeah, I need to target something first. We'll fucking target it. Oh. Oh, come on. Survive it. You can do it. Survive it. Oh, thank God for that. And I don't have any bloody food, I don't think, on this character. Nothing that will actually work. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, 90k is definitely not going to do anything. 90k would do shite all. That's alright. We'll just wait to heal. Or try and find someone else that's killing things and mooch their kills. Since I only have 6% left to get. Actually, I can just kill these stupid things. And pray they don't kill me. Oh my god, 1% left. That's just criminal. Alright, let's just unlock this bloody prisoner. About frickin' time. Horses look so funny when they fly. Like this one. It's just so stupid. Like, you almost want them to have wings just so it actually makes it look like they're flying.
The flame burns for all of us.
The flame
Beware
burns
the
like a
shadows.
homo. Alright, we're going for a gloves item. And we got it! Beautiful! Now we can get out of here. I mean, Penumbra, when you mentioned before I'm using up all my WoW luck, it's kind of less luck because the RNG, when it comes to these drops, it tends to preference what you don't have in most cases in this sort of thing. But, still, yes, it was probably a little bit of RNG that saved me, but it's mostly tailored at that idea of, yeah, you don't have gloves, so we'll give you gloves. Not for everything, just for this kind of questing, I mean. Let's go to Merildar from here. Good, that'll be another character that's got a full set, which will be nice. A full set of fun bags. I have to see if I can find my copies of those photos I was talking about, because, like I said, there was a couple of extra ones that I wanted to put up as well. But the idea was I was going to talk to Eva days ago and be like, hey, here are some photos. I'd love to post these. What do you think? And then I never did it. Oh, Ozzy Osbourne. I keep seeing posts about him now. So sad. I mean, he was a kook by the end, but, like, still sad. That's my Facebook profile. The pictures. God, I have so many photos still on this account. Albums. Eva, I've got the photos from when we went to 5 as well. And also when we went to the wrong airport to pick up Core and Crispy. I can't believe I've still got those photos. Aqua also. Oh my god. Oh yeah, he passed. Sorry, Hallie. I mean, not sorry. It's not really a spoiler. But yeah, he passed, I think yesterday or today, whatever it was. I made a comment that every time Trisha Paytas, the internet personality, every time she has a baby, a really important, like a really big celebrity dies. I can't remember who the last ones were, but they were, because she's had 2 other kids. I'm pretty sure in each case they were generally like, you know, pretty high up celebrities. But yeah. And then she called her child Aquaman today. Oh my god. Like, don't get me wrong, I love her for how kooky she is, but like, Aquaman, really? So she's got like Elvis as one of her daughters. No, Malibu and Elvis are her 2 daughters. And then she's got Aquaman as her son. Yeah. Malibu I didn't mind as much. Like, it's a bit out there, obviously, Malibu Barbie, but like, I can appreciate it a little bit more. Oh, Eva, I definitely won't be posting that photo from the 5-1. It's definitely not flattering for either of us. Oh, dear God. Okay. What other photos I've got? Oh my god, Eva, I'm not going to post it, but I've got the photo when you first moved to your place near Michael's, and you're building IKEA furniture with the girls. I've still got that photo. Far out. Yeah, the kid is already doomed to being bullied 100%. Oh yay! I love a photo dump. Oh, and the photos from the zoo with me and the turtle. I don't know where the photos are from our clubbing night, unless that's what you're posting. And there's one photo of us that I really love from... What musical did we go to see? Was it Book of Mormon? Oh, not musical. Oh yeah, that's a musical. I can't remember if it was Book of Mormon or what we saw, but we saw something together at a stage show when my ex and I, Peter, had broken up and you were with me. But that photo of us was gorgeous. I got to find that one. And us at the color run? Oh my gosh. I will send these to you privately and see if you accept these as photos to post. Where's the other one? Love the WoW music, it's so fun. Oh, that's yeah, that was one of the photos I was going to post, Eva, the color run. So I'm glad you posted it. Yeah, these are the photos. Well, a lot of these were the photos I was thinking of, yeah. Yes, oh yes, there's some cute ones there. I mean the turtle, of course. And the pumpkin knight, yes. I don't remember what that shot was, that last photo. Yeah, I might post these on. Hang on, let me do a screen grab, a screenshot of this page. Let me figure out my Streamlabs. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show on stream. And then I'll find the other ones, send them to you privately, and confirm that you're happy before I post any extras. Because I've got a couple of nice ones of us as well that aren't in that group. Add source. We'll just say, what's this screen called? Oh, what's the fucking thing? Discord. Jeez, couldn't think of the name of Discord. Yeah, I kind of thought it was tequila, but I couldn't remember. And I used to drink a lot of tequila back in the day, but all right, so ideally you should be seeing the photos on screen. Yeah, I used to love drinking tequila before that, but I don't know, just that night, I just got like the first taste of it. I was like, oh my god. So yes, just confirm you can see it on screen because it does show in my Streamlabs, so I'm assuming it will work for you all as well. We were babies, look at that. Oh my gosh. I don't know where that is. That's a different night. Yeah, I have no idea where that is. That was that clubbing night, the one where you were taking a shot. Because that was the t-shirt I was wearing that night. Me and the turtle. So this was, as it says, 2013. So this is when our friend from America came down to Australia and we took her to the zoo. And fun little fact, my ex and I, who were dating at the time, we had just broken up the night before, or yeah, the night before or the day before, or whatever it was. And we kept up the premise that we were still together so we didn't like ruin the day for anyone. Oh, bless. That's our friend from America. And then that's... I think that might have been at the hotel room when we dropped them off at the hotel. But I could be wrong. Yeah, Eva in the turtle. She's very turtly. I love it so much. And then this is us at the color run. So I don't know if they do this in other countries as well. I think they do it in America, but it's like a 5 kilometer walk/run, whatever you want to do. And the excuse is to get all dressed up in the white clothes that they give you, the t-shirts and stuff, and then you get like blasted with color powder, and then they get you wet and everything. But look at me with my little pressed-in face, my little gaunt face. Like, oh my goodness, that's what I'm aiming back for. That was at our apartment, I think. I don't know. I can't actually remember where that is. They do get you wet. And this is us doing the one and only pumpkin carving night that we did. With my very random hairstyle. Is that the last one? I don't know. There's more. Here we go. Oh, that's my favorite photo. So this is the one that we went to... What did we see, though? I really wish we knew what we... My face is priceless, yeah. This is like one of my favorite photos. But I just can't remember what we saw. Bring It On. That's right. Oh my god, that was a good musical. And do you remember the tea that happened that day? We were sitting near someone who worked with my ex, Peter. And I didn't know that he'd already started seeing someone within a few months, which I didn't really care about at the end of the day. But we started talking to her and realizing the connection because I'd met her once before. And it wasn't until she said, "Oh yeah, and you know, oh you're doing so well." Like, I mean, knowing that Peter's like moved on with someone, and we were just like gagging. Like after she left, we were just like so like, "Oh my god, how spicy!" That was such a funny day. But that was Hallie. You know what I was saying in terms of like, I had like a good couple of years where I was at my like trimmest and like my healthiest. This was that year. This was when I started doing like all my meal preps and going to the gym regularly. So this is what I'm aiming to get back to. But yeah, no, that was a crazy day. It was basically my ex had worked at like a kind of like a upmarket like knick-knack store, like almost like tchotchkes and like really campy stuff and like just basically dust collectors. And he worked in a shop that was run by this like really toxic gay man and who used to hit on him all the time and stuff. And this woman was one of his co-workers at one point. And so I met her at his 30th birthday for all of 20 minutes. But when we're sitting next to her in the seats at the thing, I looked at her and she looked at me and I went, "I know you." And she went, "You're Peter's partner, or you were Peter's partner, weren't you?" And I was like, yeah, we've broken up, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, as we were leaving to go to the car park, that's when she broke the news of him being with someone else. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm totally cool with it." She left and we just went, "What the fuck?" Too funny. Oh, yeah, and this was the color run as well. Another one that I did with Eva, and I painted my face for some reason. Not very well, but yeah, tried to make it look like a mask, but that's all right. And we had our angel halos. Oh, God, that's when we started to get really dirty. Oh my god, that's so cute. That was the original one, the one with that. That was the very first one we did together. Before I did the green painting the other time. Oh, look at that. And I got those cat ears from our local Kmart store for the group. And yeah, this is the tequila shot. And that's me with my ex, Eva's cousin, in the back. Many years ago. I'm not going to leave it on screen too long, but yes, that was funny. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Thank you for posting those. I'll find the other ones, like I said, and I'll send them on for you to approve before I put them up. I don't have many extra ones. I think you've basically grabbed the best ones. Yeah, you had the best ones out of the bunch that we've done together. I want to find the one of me with the $50. I don't know if you were in the background or not, but I'm pretty sure you might have been. But either way. Oh, here we go. I found a couple of extra ones that you might approve. Just got to save them to a folder so I don't lose them. Just call this folder Eva so I don't forget that it's a folder with photos I want to put together. What else have we got? Oh god, and that was, I remember one of those color runs I got on the floor and did color dirt angels. I've got photos of me just sitting on the floor. Oh god, I'm gonna post this as well. Yeah, I'll show them. I'm just getting the collection together so I'm not like hunting for them through my Facebook because I don't necessarily want to blast my Facebook on stream. We were a big group that time. The time where I painted my face green, we were such a big group because it was, if you remember, it was with my cousins and Jamie, my sister, came along. So there was like a group of 7 or 8 of us by the end of it. This is a cute one of Eva. I'm gonna save this one. Yeah, that was I think it was that one, that particular one with the where I had the green face paint. But I had these like obscenely like short shorts that say color this on the back. Showing off my booty. And I remember that year as well, there was this really cute gay couple ahead of us and they were holding hands and they were like the picture of hotness and I just couldn't stop going, oh my god, they're so cute. But yeah. Oh, what? My Halloween? Oh, there we go. My Halloween album. I've got a picture of Eva's hand dead sucked into the middle of a pumpkin. Looks like she's trying to like extract something from it. She's fisting a pumpkin. Yeah, I did take a photo of them, but do you know what it was? It was because I just thought they were so cute. Well, I thought they were good looking. That was absolutely the case. But I took it more because I thought they were so cute as a couple. Because, like, I think this was before we had marriage equality in Australia. Yeah, this was before we had marriage equality in Australia. So, legally, gays weren't allowed to marry at the time. And so I just thought it was really cute that this, like, adult couple were, like, happily showing their love in public. And that's more what it was for. But, yeah, not gonna lie, they were hot too. Alright, that's definitely not that album. Oh, and Eva, do you remember the platypussery? When we went to the zoo and we kept laughing at the platypussery? Yeah, that's what they called it. It was the platypussery. It's what they call the location of... That's what they call the home of the platypuses in the zoo. It's the platypussery. And we were just, like, laughing our asses off. And I've got a photo of Eva standing in front of the sign blocking the word platter. So it just says pussery. Oh my god. Too funny. I'll post that as well, because that's a bit of a laugh and a half. Oh, memories. Wish we could just go back to those days, honestly. Oh, and I've got photos when I was a 1920s flapper. I went to a scout ball. Alright, I'll show the pics in a second. Let me just quickly get out of this window. I was just trying to find a couple other cute ones, but that's alright. I can always post them later if I need to. Where are we at? Oh my god, why is my computer not behaving now? Oh my god, I found the photo of me doing Wrecking Ball, the Miley Cyrus outfit. Holy shit. I will show it on stream, but I'm probably not posting it like for a long time. Oh, that was a dreadful photo. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously take the shit X's out of it, but like... But yes, of course. Oh my god, and Jess is in one of the photos as well, of us taking the shots. Like holding them or grabbing them. Alright, I'm going to post and then I will put them on screen. Give me 2 seconds to do that. Where is my folder for the photos? Eva. I won't post the Miley one. I'll put that separate one because that I'm definitely going to remove within like a minute of me posting it. And then the final one. Oh my god, there's no recovering from that one. Alright, are we ready to see some additional ones that are funny? Let me turn that back on. So this was, we went to the wrong airport to pick up our friend from the airport. We didn't realize it, and this was in the car park when we were like, oh my god, we went to the wrong car park, and we wasted all this time. And as you can see on Eva's face, she was just like, for fuck's sake. That's the pussery. So it actually has the word platypussery in one word, but yes, it's the pussery. That was me with my short shorts. This is what I mean. They were actually quite short and they were very booty popping. And really nice socks too. I still have those socks. That was me making dust clouds, dust angels in the color, showing off leg. That was the fistful of a pumpkin. That was a cute one. I liked that one with you being all coloured in green. I'll delete any you don't like, by the way. And that was the group shot that we took at my local area before we went to the colour run. Oh, that was me with the $50. That was the one I kept talking about, but I thought Eva was in the photo, but she wasn't. That's a cute one of us as well. And then, just to treat you all to one picture before it gets taken off, me as Miley. I will never dress up like that again, but Jesus Christ. We are deleting that one. I mean, it's on my stream, but I might unpublish it later. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god. So what that was my share house, my first share house before Eva's before I lived with Eva, and we did a end of year what's it called? We did a New Year's Eve event at the house, and we were all dressing up, and I decided to do Miley. I was like, yeah, cool. I went crazy. I bought a morph suit from eBay back before Amazon was really Amazon was around, but it wasn't like the thing that everybody used. And I bought the leotard, like the unitard or whatever, and I bought this dreadful wig that I turned upside down, backwards, because it looked better as Miley that way. Whole red lipstick. Yeah. Let's just say, I'm willing to have... This is what I mean when I say I'm willing to have fun for the sake of entertainment. Like, I'm willing to make a joke of myself. Too damn funny. Yeah, that emoji, seriously. Yay, I've completed the set. Okay, that's great. So yes, that just goes to show the lengths I'll go to have a fun night or to make a bit of a joke of myself. No one can ever question my commitment to a bit. But yeah, so we've got good memory photos. I like it. I don't take many photos these days, to be honest. Even when I do like memorable stuff, it's very rare that I take photos. It just doesn't feel like the done thing anymore for me. Alright, so we don't need to upgrade that per se, because that one...
If needed, I will answer the call.
The sets, what am I looking at? Penumbra, if you're still here, I actually don't mind the Death Knight one for Undermine. I actually reckon it looks quite nice. I get what you say, though, by not enough not enough plate armor, but I kind of like that it's subdued and it's just like bones in certain areas. Oh, I do need the actual gloves. Okay, cool. I do like the later sets, though, like the normal and the heroic ones. They look better. Ooh, that does look really nice. If only I had the champion versions of those.
I offer you
So what am I doing? I'm probably just going to upgrade that to 5, to be honest. Thanks, Eva. Thanks for coming along. I will talk to you tomorrow, no doubt. And see you soon. But yes, have a good sleep. And yeah, hopefully it's a good one. And you get plenty good rest. Alright, what am I doing now? So I've done my DK, so now I need to do my warrior, which needs a belt. My warrior should be able to survive a little bit better in the quests, but we'll see. Because that'll be a weight off my shoulder if I don't have to do those bloody tier runs for the next few days. Oh. So yes, we just need a belt. That's cool. Hallie, I just saw the warning about you setting too many caps. And then Eva gets leveled up by laughing at it. That's too funny. I wish I could, like, I don't know, can I change the settings so Me6 doesn't police the use of caps? Like, honestly. I don't want you getting banned because you're so excited. I actually don't even remember how I set all that up, to be honest. Like, legit, like, it's been in the server for 5 years. I don't even know how to do all that stuff anymore. I'd have to, like, Google and YouTube and that stuff. Or, you know, ChatGPT it.
I understand.
Pedro,
your
Pedro,
frustration,
Pedro.
Leora, but do not rush to conclusions.
Do not rush to conclusions. Where are those quests actually for, though?
Order. We must remember both.
Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. Alright, so we'll just go to... Where can we go? We can go to... Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. I can fly to the place. Prince Harry on the screen. Ah, it's a World Soul memory. Okay. I've never done those. Well, actually, I did it on one character, but that was about it. Hallie, I'm so dying to play Pokemon again. I'll have to do it. It'll definitely happen one time this weekend coming. If not multiple times. Because I'm dying to, like, hopefully not kill those characters, but I'm dying to, like, level them up more. And get a second badge, maybe. Damn it, I couldn't hit it in time. Yeah, with any luck, I can get through one whole stream without a Pokemon dying. I used to be really good with my Nuzlocke on the Heart Gold Soul Silver one, but for some reason, the Scarlet and Violet one, like, everything dies every round. I'm just potentially a shit Pokemon trainer who pays too much attention to the stream and not my Pokemon. I'm totally prepared for that to be the reason. Yes, I destroyed that one. Get stuffed. Too far away. Job's done. Oh, that was a really strong attack. I'll take that. You prick. I just wasted my charge on you. Come on, come out of the ground, you prick. Ooh, 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 ooh. Rare person, rare thing. Where are you? Oh my god, I can't get to you in time. Oh no, don't kill him. Don't kill him yet. No! Oh, he's not dead yet. Oh, feck. God damn. Alright, so I'm still in combat because that one thing won't come out of the ground, which is not helpful. Not happy, Jan. I just realized most of the people in this stream wouldn't even know what that means when I say not happy, Jan. We had a television advert back in the day, like in the 90s. It was when we still had the yellow pages as a main source of finding out people's phone numbers, like a company's phone numbers. And it was an ad about like getting in your, like, get your, what's it called? Get your advert posted because you don't want to miss the cutoff time for whatever time of the year it was. So they're saying, like, make sure you get your ads into the yellow pages. And it's this woman who's like, she's like the boss and she's looking through her like yellow pages to see their company's ad. And she gets to the page that it should be on and she's like, it's not there. And she looks out to call out to Jan, her assistant. And and Jan has realized the mistake and she's like bolted out of the office and she's running into the street and the boss just opens the window really fast and like yells out, "Not happy, Jan!" And it became like the meme of Australia for like the next 20-30 years. It was so stupid but like funny in the moment, and we all just like lived for it, especially those of us that were young in the 90s, because like we kind of you parrot everything you see on TV. So all we were doing in school was going, "Not happy, Jan," and if you knew someone named Jan, oh my god, it was just like it was just a laugh riot. Her struggling with the shitty fly screen is peak Australia. Yes, in fact, I'm going to play the ad because it is that funny to me that I want to play it now. Let me see if I can get it up on the screen. Hang on. Oh my god. And it's very quintessential 90s. Like, there's no glamour to it. It's just a, you know, run-of-the-mill, like, office manager. You know, she's probably like the head of like an advertising agency or something. She's just sitting there in their office looking through the yellow pages. And yeah, the cereal ad. Yeah. We had some pretty classic ads in the 90s and 2000s. Like the Lube-mobile van ad. Yeah, we had quite a good set of stuff. Let me see if I can get it. YouTube, not happy Jan. Yellow Pages ad. And it's only 30 seconds. It's not even a big commercial. Alright, let me see. Let me get that up on screen. Dun, 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 dun. Screen capture. Chrome. Ad source. And we're gonna do not happy Jan. And we're gonna make it just big enough for the video. I'll try and make it not too loud. Hopefully I'm not blasting people's eardrums by playing it. Tell me if it's loud or not loud.
Oh. Jan? Jan? Where's our ad in the Yellow Pages directory?
Come, count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10.
Not happy, Jan!
It's so dumb. Like, it's not even like peak advert in general. But like I said, the chokehold it had on Australian pop culture during that time, just so repeatable. See if there's any others I can think of. Oh yeah, the Not Happy Jan sequel. Hang on, let's bring that back.
I'm sorry, I forgot. It was just a little ad. Can I come in now?
she got locked out. That's not as funny, but the the Not Happy Jan is just great. Hang on, classic Australian ads. Let me see if I can just find any other quick ones. There's a few that come up, but I don't know if they're all like what I would consider like hilarious. Yeah, there are some really full playlists. I'm just going through the actual playlist and just scrolling through. Oops. Nicorette, that again, it's not funny for a stream, but yeah. And Chicken Tonight, like all those ones are classic, but they're not necessarily things I'd call funny. And the dinosaur, Chop It. The Rain Zaria. Oh my god, there's so many random ones. The eyebrow dance. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, no, to be honest, I think Not Happy Jan, I would call that the funniest out of them all in general. Alright, now what do I need to do now that I've had that little bit of fun? I need to unlock a belt. Okay, pray it's a belt. Yay! See, this is what I mean. The RNG Jesus works for the items that come out of these chests and stuff, generally speaking. Hype indeed. Oh, I'm still giggling at the Not Happy Jan. And the woman that played the boss, she actually was quite a funny comedian. Like, she used to pop up in a lot of things as like a bit character during that time. So I recognized her quite a bit. And we had a show called, we had a few comedy skit shows during the 90s, the 80s, the 90s, and the early 2000s. One was called Fast Forward. There was also the Comedy Company. They were pretty funny in the 80s and the early 90s. And then we had a show called Full Frontal, which was just a comedy skit show. It wasn't like anything dirty. To the point where I don't know why they called it Full Frontal, but anyway. And there were a lot of skits that, again, quintessential Australian humour. And like characters from those got then turned into like bigger shows eventually because they were so famous. Yay! We've now unlocked the full warrior set. What does that look like again? Whoops. Let's have a look at the warrior set. I don't mind the warrior set, but I think the helmet's a bit too like flat. I would have liked it to maybe have some like horns or spikes on it. It just looks a little bit too like you'd get helmet hair. But the actual body pieces look good. I like the shoulders and the chest and all that stuff. That looks pretty cool. Now, what have I got by way of the normal gear? So I need to... hands and the waist need to be upgraded.
This world is vast and wondrous.
Alright, so the waist can be upgraded. And the hands need to be upgraded by 1. Now we've unlocked the heroic set. No, the normal set. Sorry, not heroic. Normal, which, to be honest, I actually think I like the Raid Finder more. Normal. Yeah, normal's okay. I don't like the combo of colors. I either like the red or I like the aqua blue or the cyan blue, but I don't like them together. And heroic is not really that much more dynamic. I just wish I was good at doing mythics in real time, because I would absolutely love the mythics of most of these sets. But I just couldn't be bothered working towards it, to be honest. Until in 5 years' time when they decide to do another collection event and you can do mythic War Within, if the game's not over yet. Alright, so that's my plate characters done. Just spam delves. But can you get... But at what tier do you have to do them is the question, because I don't really want to be doing top tier delves just for some mythic pieces. Question about that though. Oh, not question, more comment. I need to do the underpin. I want to get the underpin finished before the end of the season, but I just don't do delves myself well enough. The only character that would probably be okay would be my Pally, because he's the most geared. But I just don't... Tier 8 for the weekly vault. Oh, okay. Tier 8's not too bad, unless they've made it more difficult. I'm pretty sure I used to do tier 8s in Season 1. But I don't know. I just can't be bothered with them. Like, I do them if it's, like, really important for a quest or, like, you get a cool item. But, like, it's just another weekly thing that I just couldn't be stuffed doing. I did the, actually, I've got to finish off the belt stuff as well. I've unlocked the belt, and I've unlocked a few of the powers, but I've not really done much. But as I said, I want to kill the underpin for the achievement, before the season's over. Because I managed to get Zekfir. I can't remember how I did it. I think I did it with someone else's help. Like, they got me in their group, but... Yeah. Max upgraded hero track unlocks the... Yeah. It would. If you max it to, I think, level 5 of whatever the item is. It's kind of like how the Raid Finder items, if you upgrade them from veteran level up to level 5, it becomes the normal gear. Yeah. Which is why I've just been unlocking 2 sets at a time at the moment, because I've just been upgrading those few little pieces left. But now, my Drakthea, my most ignored character of my roster of main characters, has 4 pieces to unlock still. Delightfully devilish. Nice. I don't know what my Pally is. I feel like my Pally is like 680, if that's even possible. I don't know. I'd have to have a look. The Paladin is the only one I give any attention to, if I'm honest. Ew, that's an ugly set. I mean, I still want to unlock it for the sake of, you know, completion, but ugh. The normal's not bad. I just don't like the shape of the horns on the head. And again, oh, Evoker, great. You get a belt, some shoulders. That's nice. Cool. Okay, maybe not 680. I might have mistaken my numbers. Let me look. Let me check. Let me fact check before I say anything, because now I don't want to sound like I'm amazing when I'm not. Because I definitely have not been doing mythics. So I'm probably much lower than 660 then in that case. Yeah, they fumbled a lot of things, in my opinion. But yes, definitely the evokers, that sort of thing. Be grateful the multi-dollar company or multi-million-dollar. It feels like a multi-dollar company with how much gear they gave me for my evoker. But yeah, I just think they just need to honestly give the option to be in your visage form for combat. Because really, what's the difference if you're doing Dragon Breath as a humanoid versus humanoid dragon? Like, really? Yeah, Blizz is indie. And Activision's on its way up. Speaking of like gaming companies, is anyone big on Nintendo and Pokemon and watch the Pokemon Presents this week? Because that was underwhelming. I was very underwhelmed by that whole thing. Oh god, no, I'm definitely not 666. I don't know why I thought it was a higher number in the basic item levels. But 645 is still not that bad, considering I don't do raids. Evoker is a glorified fast old content clearer. Oh, see, is it actually fast to use them? Because I don't really use them enough to really pay attention to how good their abilities are. But yes, I am sorry for misleading and pretending like I had a 680. I thought that with the way that the leveling item levels went up, I thought it was legitimately 680 was like mid. I didn't realize that was considered high level. So yes, no, 645. Oh, yeah, the movement speed. Yeah, that makes sense. I gotta say, Priest is actually pretty speedy as well, because I get my shield to increase my speed, and I also get my 3 feathers to increase my speed, and that regenerates pretty quickly. And then I basically have 1 dot that kills everything that it hits in old world content, and I basically just spam Holy Nova as well for group things. So I gotta say, Priest is not bad. Like, don't count them out. And as much as some people hate Demon Hunters, they're really great as well, obviously, with their dash and everything. So I find that these two are my, like, top clearers. And this is my, if I need a bit of muscle because it's current content or more recent content, he's my clearer for that, because he can take on a lot more. Pally. I really need to unlock more of these campsites, to be honest. Alright, let's try this stupid Evoker unlock. Let's see if we can manage to get enough items. We've got another, I think it's another 2 weeks of the actual season. So if I don't unlock them all this week, I'm not too stressed. Plus these quests repeat daily, so it's okay. But, yeah, the actual season's not until the 13th of August or whenever it is. So we've got time. To the point where I probably should have used tonight more for mount farming. But I'm glad that I basically cleared 4 different classes worth of tier gear. So that's handy. Shanoth is my last one to do it for, so I have 1 for each class. These are the links I go to for transmogs and appearances and completing tier sets, honestly. Alright. Although the advantage is, actually, that's a male character, isn't it? As in male gear. Yes. I'm pretty sure I unlocked some stuff that my shaman had. So I could mail those across. Yeah, I cannot be fucked with old war, honestly. Yeah, I know, honestly. It is very much like that. It is so like that. Excuse me. Oh, hey Tyler. I see you here. I was just checking to see who's in the stream. Welcome. I love that raid, but brute forcing it this month made me hate it. Yeah, that's actually very true. I think playing these locations much heavier has probably made it that once the event's over and I realize what I haven't gotten yet, I feel like it's going to be some weeks or months before I will attempt those things again. Yeah, no, absolutely. Hey, lurk away. No pressure to chat. I just happened to be looking to see who was in the chat because there's a few people who come quite regularly. So I was just looking to see if some of them were still here. And I just happened to see your name. I was like, oh, hello. But yes, welcome. As I said, lurk away. This stream is definitely not reliant on people having to chat the whole time. Fantastic. Hope the oatmeal's lovely. Haven't had oatmeal myself for a long time. But yes, no, welcome. I'm just, as you can see, I'm just like chopping and changing between my characters, trying to get some items across them. Shanoth, yes. Trying to unlock some final pieces of the Season 2 tier. Because I am a very casual player. I don't do a lot of dungeons or raids these days. Unless I feel obligated to, or if I'm just feeling random that I want to do it. But other than that, it's usually more... I just convert items into tier gear, which I love. Alright, so that's going to be at least one piece unlocked for my evoker, for my, oh, it is an evoker, but for my Drakthea. So that's one down, which is good. Oh, good. Apologies for all the yawning. It is 10:56 in the evening here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. So, I probably have another 30 maximum an hour in me before I probably will call it, but I've still got some time. It's enough time for me to get at least these quests done, maybe do a couple of dungeons or raids, and then call it, I think. In the assumption that my brain will let me sleep at the appropriate time when I get to bed. Alright, Shanoth, you need to go and get that headpiece from the mailbox. Yes, please equip it, because you have really bad gear otherwise, I think. Yes, you still have Season 1 gear, because that's how little I play you. Bum, 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 bum. Oh god, it looks so weird on him. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so we've got the helm. So we now need shoulders, wrist, and gloves in the male items. Ooh, that's a nice little sound again. Let's have a look and see if I've got those in my warband bank, because I probably don't. Shoulders, wrist, and gloves. What have we got in the warband bank? I'm so sad that the next tab of the warband bank is 2.5 million gold. I do not have that. I have a measly 241,000. And I don't think I'm going to be purchasing WoW tokens to get gold, because, like, that's a lot of WoW tokens. But I just want another tab. It'd be just nice to have one extra. So, male, we've got the boots. We don't need boots from anyone. That's leather, that's leather. We've got a chest, so we don't need that. We've got a back piece, we don't need that. So, effectively, we just need the things I don't have in here. Beautiful. What about a neck piece? How's he for neck piece? He's alright. Trinkets, however. We'll give them a new trinket. But how will Blizzard afford to make Midnight if you don't buy heckin' Tokarinos? I know, honestly, I'm being so mean and not contributing to the fund. How bad of me. Band of the Void Mancer. That'll do. Yes, please. Ooh, oh my god. I got War Within Superior and Epic. Just by changing my item. That's too funny. Alright, a neck piece, like I said, I think oh, I could actually do better. Let's do that. Let's exchange that. Don't care about the stats, I just want the eye level. Alright, cool. So we just need a wrist, a gloves, and the shoulder, which are all Season 1 pieces. Yes, we desperately need to do that. Alright.
My thanks for your patronage.
My thanks for your patronage. Alright, so which quests have I got to do in Merildar? Those ones. Alright, so we will go this way. I do like Saw. That's the only thing about my... I'm assuming it's a Drakthea thing, not an Evoker thing, but either way, I do like my Saw ability. Although I wish when you soared, I wish like... I mean, I know that it would defeat the purpose of how it works, but it'd be nice if you touch the ground that you don't automatically transform back or lose your flight. But whatever. It's better than nothing. And what's really sad is I'm about to like finish this season. I'm hopefully going to get all these tier items, and then I'm bloody gonna have to rinse and repeat for season 3 and create the spreadsheet updates again for all the classes again once the new season starts. That's alright, I can deal with that. I don't think they've released the appearances in game yet for the next for the next season. No, they haven't. And some of these these gear sets, I'm like, how the hell do you get these? Oh, and Horrific Visions, I should probably try and finish as well at some point. Like, get the rest of the transmogs for those too. I just hate doing them. They're so boring. Alright, my Evoker's not that bad actually at killing things. I had a little less faith in it, considering how little I play it. It's actually killing things very quickly. I never tried the other specs though, like Preservation, whatever they're called, and the other enhancing one. I never bothered with those. I don't know if I've asked this question for those that play WoW, but for those that do play WoW, what are your favorite classes? Or what is your favorite class, if you had to pick only one? And again, I am prepared to remember that I have asked this before, but I'm going to ask it again, because, you know, why not? Main is Warrior, but Warlock is pretty cool. Yeah, Warlock was my very first class in the whole game. But then I gravitated towards a priest after that, but yeah. I don't know what my favorite class of this day and age is. I'm really quite drawn to a Pally now, Paladins. Like, they have become... It was a class I never liked the idea of initially. I didn't think I'd be very good at them. But, yeah, I quite enjoy my Paladin now. Especially since it chews through things very quickly. And my Destruction Warlock I've quite enjoyed, especially once I got the green flames. I was quite excited about that, being my favorite color and all. I remember the pain in the ass to get them though. I just wish I did it when the Black Harvest title was still available. I'm very sad that I missed that. I would have loved my character to be of the Black Harvest. And one title that I'm still working on to this day is the Insane title. That's a pain in the ass. Why am I still in combat? What have I done that I'm still in combat for? Damn it, I'm in combat. Get me out of combat, you stupid bitch. No, don't kill me. I just want to get away. I want to get away. I don't want to fly away. Well, this is gonna suck. Now I don't have a flight path that I can just take. Alright, so we're praying for either shoulders, wrists, or gloves. And we got a trinket. See, now the RNG is not playing nice. Only because it's my shitty evoker and it's my last one to do. Alright. We will have to... We're gonna have to run to the next flight path because I can't bloody get out of combat. Which is a real pain in the patella. There should just be like a break combat button for times like this. Actually, the flight path might not work either if I'm in combat. Oh, I can do the Mastery of the Timeways and get my achievement. Can I? Turbulent Timeways? Oh, yes, I can. Queue for a dungeon. Oh, it's classic time walking this time. That's going to be interesting. Probably be bloody Strathholm. Oh, I hope it's not like Dire Maul. Ugh. Hate Dire Maul. Where is the fucking flight path? Yeah. Not when you just want a quick clear. Unless they do the skip to the final boss, depending on which wing you get. But I just don't enjoy them. I've just done them way too many times in my life that I could easily not do that again. Strathholm, again, it's a little bit repetitive now, but I could probably deal with it a little bit quicker. A bit more. Could have Blackrock Depths for the whole dungeon. I know, I could. That is true. Damn it, I thought I could maybe get a flight path. Now I'm going to have to bloody go Hearth to Dornagal, come back again. Just to avoid this combat problem. That's so dumb. All because of those underground worms that won't come out when you think you're going to hit them. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. What am I doing here? Okay, yes, I'm going to go to the place with the things. I'd have Blackrock Depths, to be honest. I wish they didn't block off each wing of diagonal so you could go all in one go. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, each to their own. I don't mind them if I'm in the mood for a massive dungeon, but like this instance, I just want a quick clear for the time walking to get the achievement, because this is the last week I needed it to be done. So yeah, I really just need a quick clear. I don't really want to be in this massive long-winded thing. But I get it. I get that it can be fun if you know, want the nostalgia and stuff. And again, I think it's just also the repetitive nature of all the, like you said, the the brute forcing of all these places for the last few weeks. I think it's just like growing on me that I'm done mentally with all this stuff. Oh, my computer just, oh wow, just crashed or did something. That's fun. Oh no, we're back. Graphics probably just crapped it. That's a first. Don't want that happening again. Thank you very much. God, is it a sign that I need to replace this computer sooner than I thought? Oh, I thought it was going to say not happy, Jan. Not like this. Burn the propaganda. Burn it, I say. God, that was a very quick completion. That's what she said. Alright, let's go and hand in that questicle. And then we've just got the elite ones to do. Oh, what's this one? Oh, yeah. Let's kill first. Let's do it. Alright, what are we going to get? Russian roulette of dungeons. Or we're going to get a cancellation. We're getting a cancellation. That's what we got. Well, that wasn't fun. Well, now you can wait for me. I'm going to go get this. Oh, nope. Somebody declined. You're going to wait for me for a second, because I want to get this item. Let's see what it was.
Beladar shift in your favor. For the Empire.
And it was a chest, which we don't need. Beautiful. Thanks for that. Oh, shit. Penumbra. No, I don't want this one. Unless it's the Skippy. Oh, fucking hell. Pardon my French. It's like you've cursed me. As long as the tank knows where they're going and we get out of here fast, it's fine. I just hate those ones where it's somebody who never played these expansions, like never played Classic or any of the expansions where you needed to do these. And they run around like aimless chickens, and I don't want to guide the whole group because I'm just lazy. It's like, if my tank can't run me through, I don't want to do it. Only 2 shield gens. Yeah, I know. It is. To be honest, they're probably quicker than if I got Strathhomes. So yes, I probably shouldn't be too worried. And I have a whole 64 minutes to complete the to complete it. Oh, I should probably give everybody the hourly buff. Hey. I forget that I have an hour buff. I gotta say, visually, the Evokers have a very nice spell set. Like, they look very nice when they cast spells and stuff. Like, when you see, like, this, like, magic portal coming out of their face with a beam coming out. Like, that's pretty cool. And the idea that they have powers of all the different dragon aspects is cool as well. I didn't actually... Oh, no, that's right. You don't actually fly. You just do the landslide. Oh my god, deep breath. That was interesting. I don't recall it lasting that long. I'm rooted. Get me out of this rooting. And it's not even strong enough to beat my staff. I feel like I want to give my character a bit of a facelift. Change their appearance when I'm done.
I require a target.
Go, go, go. Alright, I will say this was the very quick one that I was hoping for, so yay. I take back all my complaints.
I am out of range.
Oh, that was cool. I got teleported mid fire breath. not doing bad on DPS, actually, considering I'm not really paying much attention to what I'm doing. You prick. Hell yeah. Oh, what? Ah, it didn't count on this character because I did it the last time. That's BS. I'm gonna have to do the other 3 or 4 dungeons. That's... Ah, here we go. Now we got Stratholme. I got what I wanted, and I probably don't want it now. Bonazar. Oh, this isn't actually as bad. Jesus Christ. Full match? Jesus, that was a lot of death. Please, Mr. Postman, put a record on. I wanna dance with my baby. Topping DPS, not complaining. Even though it's only time walking, so it's not that exciting, but still. Damn rats. Kill the rat! Ugh, grief. Kill them all. Two in one. Nice. I want to do all these spare bosses. Can we just kill Balnazar already? I'm not doing this for leveling. I'm doing this for completion. the fuck are these guys doing? Get away from me. Will they feck off? Oh my god, these monks are driving me nuts. Whatever they are. Get fucked. Jesus Christ. They really are going for a full clear. You'd be happy with this, Penumbra. They're killing every single bonus objective. Well, I don't think I'm getting all my dungeon clears tonight, because I really don't think I have that energy in me to stay on for another 3 more dungeons, but that's okay. I can always complete them tomorrow. I can't even say at least I'm getting experience for this, because I'm not getting experience. I'm 80 already. Yeah, they did. They did postmaster. They killed him at the same time that they killed Heartsinger. Heartsinger. Oh, thank God. Now we can finally actually kill the boss. A 1,000 bosses killed in time walking once this add-on was installed. Pretty interesting milestone. If they queue for one more, I'll stay. If they don't queue, or if somebody drops, then I'm going to drop in. I'm going to call it from there probably soon. Because I'm getting tired. Apparently they're in combat, but... Eh, fuck it. I'm going to leave the instance because I don't really want to hang around for that. Alright, I think I'm going to actually call it a night now that it's 11:40. I need to take my nighttime tablets. I need to get myself ready for bed. And it is inching closer to the midnight hour. So thank you very much for coming along to tonight's stream. Hopefully you had a bit of fun in all the chats and stuff. And I'll be on tomorrow night, so it's similar times tomorrow. Like I said, I'm trying to keep to a rhythm of actually streaming every night, so I look forward to seeing you. And yeah, have a great rest of your day or night, regardless of what time it is for you. Speak to you soon.